Greetings, dear patrons. Jay O'Keefe here with another Elder Thing update. So this update is kind of a bonus post, but also long and coming at the same time because, you know, the COVID and the, basically the fact that I haven't been able to get any news on this piece for months and months. But now, not only do I have news, I have it in hand. So I'm pretty stoked about that. We got the two halves here. And as you can see, it came out pretty good. These gates, I don't know if you remember them being red wax, but this is what I'm talking about with the freezing. It's a good example of where you want the metal to get to chill to the point where it stops flowing and traveling, you know, through the shell. So that's good. Everything came out. I have a little shrinkage. Basically, as you can see here, on the head there's a little hole, but not a big deal. That can be filled with a weld, no problem. So the head came out pretty good, you know. Little teeny bit of, you know, some of the eyes were a little pitted, you know, it started to freeze up towards the eyes, but you can ping it with the hammer, you know, so you can see right there the texture. But I can smooth it out with tools and bang it away with the hammer. The feet came out, of course, great. A little bit of freezing in them. That's actually a better example of how it can be pitted. See that? But hey, happy accident. I don't really mind it. Plus, it's the feet. You don't see it. It's underneath, right? So, but yeah, look at the size of the gates that I had to cut off of these. You know, so I needed the big grinder. But the rest of the work, I'm going to be doing with my little trusty Dremel. You know, I could put all this bunch of bits on there. I got a couple of them today. Let's see. Got these little ones. I don't know if you can see that, but they got really small heads. Because I need something to dig into these fingers. Because the fingers, I don't know if you can see, but they're filled with gunk, right? Like the holes were deeper in the but the shell probably didn't get all the way down in there, you know, or the metal popped up, whatever. But that was to be expected. That usually happens in the eyes. I make eye holes all the time for my creatures. I just poke holes for the eyes, and they always fill, and I gotta dig them out. So these things I break because, you know, you probably could picture I'm very clumsy, and, you know, I'm clumsy and not clumsy, but I get careless sometimes and just overdo it and snap. Need a new one, you know. So anyway, fumble around with these, kind of get them together, see how it looks, right? So there, that's the piece without the legs, right? And then with the legs, how'd it go? Like that? Yeah, I think it goes like this. Yes. So there we go with the legs. Let's see if I can hold it together with the head. Right, the head. The Hamlet pose, right? The hand that's, oh yeah, this one. So it's the right direction. There we go. The head looking down at that hand, kind of dramatically, right? Being like, you know, I've said it a million times, so I won't repeat the Hamlet quote. But you can see, yeah, that's not bad actually, right? It's coming along. So I got a lot of work to do, but particularly now that I've explained why I left these, now I got to cut them all off. And as you can see, I've done that, you know, everywhere. So it's a lot of work, but I am excited as all heck to be doing this. And move on to more sculpture projects, including the plaque, which I've got some ideas for some resin, well, basically like relief drawings to go on the sides, some creatures. I'm going to do some sketching while I'm working on this, try to figure that out. And then that'll be ready to, I guess I can commission the foundry. They don't want me working there, so I've had to take stuff home. I mean, they let me break the shells at Stony Brook. They let me break out the shells because the girls are there back there working on commissions, and they let me use some of the power tools outside with extension cords because they're cool like that. But I can't go really in the shop and hang out for too long, so I'm not gonna be able to do any welding. So I'm trying to convince Marielle to do it, but it's a bit of a might be a bit much to ask for her because her shop, they're not that, they're all right, but I was just saying, because you can show what you can do, you know what I mean? You can put these art, you can basically weld little fine art, but I can see why she wouldn't want to ask. But anyway, if she brings it home unwelded, no problem. The girls at the shop are willing to do it. I just pay them by the hour. So that's how I'll get all my welding done. And my casting is $10 a pound, which is I think it's a really great deal over there, but I'm sure it won't stay that way forever because especially with COVID and people trying to find other revenue sources, So again, patrons, thanks for everything. Thanks for following along and keeping me motivated, and I hope to be giving you more Elder Ding updates. This is, I think, number 6, and then this would make I'd be on plaque number 3 update, I think. So be on the lookout for that, and I hope you all enjoy the end of August, the rest of August, and good luck with the fall. All right, peace out.